The latest legal storm surrounding the Duke and Duchess of Sussex has erupted once again, and this time it has drawn two outspoken critics directly into the spotlight. In a fast-moving confrontation that is now dominating headlines on both sides of the Atlantic, broadcaster Megyn Kelly and royal biographer Tom Bower are pushing back forcefully after reports emerged that Meghan Markle is exploring legal action connected to comments and claims made about her. What began as another round of public criticism has quickly escalated into a debate about free speech, media accountability, and the growing tension between celebrity figures and their most vocal commentators. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. According to reporting circulating in the media, the dispute centers on remarks made by Megyn Kelly during her commentary segments and statements from Tom Bower tied to his past investigative work on the royal family. Sources close to the situation say Meghan Markle's legal team has reviewed whether some of these statements cross the line into defamation. While no finalized lawsuit has been publicly confirmed at the time of reporting, the mere possibility of legal action has triggered swift and unapologetic responses from both Kelly and Bower, each making it clear they are not backing down. Megyn Kelly addressed the situation head-on during a recent broadcast, framing the threat of legal action as an attempt to silence criticism rather than correct inaccuracies. Kelly emphasized that her commentary is rooted in opinion and publicly available reporting, not personal malice. She argued that public figures, especially those who actively engage with media platforms, should expect scrutiny and debate. In her view, criticism is not harassment, and disagreement is not defamation. Kelly's response was sharp, confident, and clearly aimed at drawing a line between journalistic commentary and legal intimidation. Tom Bower, known for his hard-hitting biographies and investigative style, echoed a similar sentiment. Bower has long maintained that his work is built on extensive sourcing and legal vetting, a standard he says protects both publishers and the public interest. In response to the reported legal threat, Bower stated that he stands by his research and conclusions. He framed the situation as part of a broader pattern in which powerful individuals attempt to suppress unfavorable narratives rather than engage with the substance of the criticism itself. The backdrop to this confrontation is a long-running and deeply polarized public conversation about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Since stepping back from royal duties, the couple has frequently spoken about their experiences with the press, alleging mistreatment, bias, and misinformation. At the same time, critics argue that the couple has selectively engaged with media when it suits their interests while condemning outlets and commentators who challenge their narrative. This tension has created fertile ground for conflicts like the one now unfolding. Legal experts observing the situation note that defamation cases involving public figures face a high bar, particularly in the United States. Plaintiffs must typically prove not only that statements were false, but that they were made with actual malice or reckless disregard for the truth. Both Kelly and Bower have pointed to this legal standard in their responses, suggesting they are confident their speech falls well within protected boundaries. Their stance suggests that if a lawsuit were to move forward, it could become a high-profile test of where criticism ends and defamation begins. Supporters of Meghan Markle argue that persistent negative commentary contributes to a hostile media environment that goes beyond fair criticism. They contend that public figures still deserve protection from false or damaging claims, regardless of their fame. From this perspective, exploring legal options is seen not as censorship, but as a legitimate effort to defend one's reputation. These supporters point to the emotional and personal toll that sustained public attacks can have, particularly when amplified by major media personalities. On the other side, advocates for free expression warn that legal threats can create a chilling effect on journalism and commentary. They argue that allowing lawsuits to intimidate critics risks undermining open debate, especially when the subjects of criticism are among the most powerful and well-resourced individuals in the world. Kelly and Bower have both positioned themselves firmly in this camp, portraying their resistance as a defense not just of themselves, but of broader press freedoms. As the story continues to unfold, it is also reigniting debate about the role of commentators and biographers in shaping public perception. Megyn Kelly's platform reaches millions, and Tom Bower's books have influenced discussions far beyond royal circles. With that reach comes influence, and with influence comes responsibility. The central question now being debated is whether that responsibility has been met, or whether lines were crossed that justify legal scrutiny. So far, representatives for Meghan Markle have not released a detailed public statement outlining specific claims or alleged inaccuracies tied to the potential legal action. This lack of detail has allowed speculation to flourish, with commentators dissecting past interviews, books, and broadcasts in search of what might have triggered the legal review. Until clearer information emerges, much of the conversation remains focused on principle rather than particulars. What is clear is that neither Megyn Kelly nor Tom Bower appears willing to soften their stance. Both have framed the situation as a matter of integrity and accountability, signaling that they view any legal challenge as something to be confronted openly rather than quietly settled. Their responses have energized supporters who see them as standing up to what they describe as celebrity overreach, while also drawing criticism from those who believe a more measured tone is warranted. This clash underscores how deeply divided public opinion remains when it comes to the Sussexes and their critics. For some, Meghan Markle represents a figure unfairly targeted by relentless negativity. For others, she symbolizes a public figure who demands sympathy while resisting scrutiny. The legal angle now adds another layer to this already complex narrative, raising stakes for everyone involved. As audiences watch closely for the next development, one thing is certain: this story is far from over. Whether the legal threat materializes into a formal lawsuit or fades into another chapter of public dispute, the confrontation has already reignited debates about free speech, accountability, and the power dynamics between media figures and the celebrities they cover. If you want to stay informed as this story develops and understand what it could mean for media commentary and public debate going forward, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement helps keep these conversations alive and ensures you don't miss the next update as this high-profile clash continues to unfold.